It's really my pleasure to convene the 113th Congress. And I welcome back all my colleagues to a place that we love, the United States Senate. But in particular, I'd like to welcome Illinois Senator Mark Kirk, who's been away from us for a year recovering from an illness. We're all grateful for his recovery. He's really been an inspiration to us. Today, on the east front of the Capitol, to see him walk up those steps was really, it said it all. So we're very proud of him and glad that he's back with us. I also offer a special welcome to the 13 new members of the Senate.
May we have order in the chambers and in the gallery.
Madam President, I'm confident that each senator will treasure our memories in this historic legislative body. Today, as we begin a new Congress, we're afforded the opportunity to reflect upon the successes and failures of past Congresses. It has been said that the 112th Congress was characterized by some of the sharpest political divisions in memory. But during the last Congress, there were also many commendable examples of compromise. The recent effort to avert the fiscal cliff was an example of both the divisions and the collaborations that mark a moment in history, and it was a moment in history. Although the process of resolving some of the fiscal issues facing this country was extremely difficult and protracted, in the end, our two parties came together to protect America's middle class. The 112th Congress, Madam President, unfortunately, showed that we had some political differences, and these differences prevented us from accomplishing as much as we'd hoped during the Congress that was just completed. In the 113th Congress, it will be incumbent upon the House Republican leadership to allow bipartisan bills passed by the Senate to come to a vote before the full House of Representatives, not before the Republican members only, but before Democrats and Republicans, all 435 members of the House. Too many good pieces of legislation have died over the last 2 years because House Republican leaders insisted on passing legislation with a majority of the majority. That is, only Republicans. Democrats were ignored most of the time. The beginning of a new Congress is customarily a time that the Senate addresses changes to its rules. In the last Congress, Democratic Senators Merkley, Udall, Harkin, and Whitehouse made the majority's case for change. I commend these passionate leaders. They have made compelling arguments for reform. In recent months, senators on both sides of the aisle set about trying to broker a compromise. This group was led by two of the greatest senators ever served in this body, the finest, the best, Senator Levin of Michigan, Senator McCain of Arizona. They've worked many, many hours with a group of 6 other senators to come up with something that they thought would work better, and I so appreciate their work. But in the waning weeks of the last Congress, senators are justifiably occupied with other matters, including the fiscal cliff. But, Madam Chair, I believe this matter warrants additional debate during the 113th Congress, which just started. I am confident that the Republican leader and I can come to an agreement that allows Senate to work more efficiently. We've talked again today. We just haven't had time with the other things that we've been dealing with to spend enough time together to do this. But we definitely want to move forward to try to make this place work better. So I appreciate his willingness to work on this. I'll do my very utmost, as I know he will.